All right, this will be the second part of Temple of Elemental Evil. We will start off coming back from the moat house. You guys will intervene with the townsmen of the town Hommlet, give them your information that you have acquired from the moat house, and we'll start chapter 2. Let me see here. All right. Summary so far: you guys basically were traveling. You ran out of supplies. You guys end up stopping in a small village called Hommlet to restock. While you guys were in the course of your visit, you learned from the townsfolk that you spoke with that there were strange things stirring up, and it kind of led to, after your little bit of investigation, led to a nearby moat house, which ended up being a former outpost for the servants that was going to be the Temple of Elemental Evil. You guys also learned that Temple of Elemental Evil, where they went in at once before and kind of cleared out the evil, there is fear that the evil is stirring again. Now, the temple itself is located close to another village that's nearby. The village is called Nulb. In fact, the village is about 30 miles west of Hommlet. You guys also know that there was a great battle that took place. That believe it was the upper stories of the temple, and that it was destroyed during this battle many years ago. You've heard rumors and talk of people where the subterranean halls beneath were not affected at all, and despite the efforts to seal the evil, which was created by the demigod Uz, I believe is how you pronounce it, I-U-Z, Uz, is, and his demoness Zuggy Moy, Zuggtmoy, Zugmoy.
Demoness? Like a girl demon?
Yeah.
She's a fungus demon.
And
Zugmoid.
however, there's rumors that the wickedness once more stirs in the halls. So that's kind of where we're at. You guys went and investigated the moat house, cleared it out. Because of you guys' swift keenness, you guys missed out on a lot of stuffing, we'll say, in the venture. You guys went to the meat and potatoes right off the bat. So how we're going to play this out is when you guys came back from the moat house and gave your report, let's say the villagers there, the things that you guys missed out on, kind of did their own investigation. So you guys are going to swap out information. And that's where we'll pick up.
Remember, the sergeant sent us here, and we were supposed to get paid when we get back.
That's correct. And you guys will get paid. And just consider that being done. In fact, I have some goodies to hand out. These were goodies that would have been found if you guys would have continued on in Hommlet, and then before you went to the moat house. But since you guys kind of went straight to the meat potatoes, I'm going to hand this out. I'm just going to give it to you. And anything you guys can't use, I'm going to suggest you hang on to it. So that way, when you guys do bump into Damian's character, perhaps he can share part of the loot, if you can use it.
That would be nice to a future maybe.
That's right. All right, so who wants to take notes? I've got it here listed in case you all forget, but somebody else wants to take notes. Let me know when you're
I've got all the treasure that we've found so far. So,
right.
So we brought back the guy's body, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
So including the guy's body, you guys also have +1 plate mail. 3 sets of +1 chain mail.
Hang on. Now, remember you told us to take a +1 item.
Yep.
Okay, so this is on top of that?
Yeah, this is actually part of it.
Okay.
And the only reason why I told you guys to go ahead and take the +1 item because you guys didn't find this prior. So if you guys already have this on the list, go ahead and take it away from the list that I'm giving you. Or if it's not on the list that you guys picked, go ahead and we'll substitute it with something on the list. How's that?
That works. Okay.
So we'll try to keep balance. So as of right now, you guys did find, secret to Livy, a +1 plate mail, 3
right.
+1 chain mail,
okay.
3 +1 shields.
Hang on. Okay.
You guys also found 2 +1 battle axes. And you have a +1 leather armor.
What is this, 3rd edition?
What?
I said, what is this, 3rd edition?
No.
Alright, keep going.
+1 dagger. 3 of them, actually. +1 short sword and long sword. +1 dagger of venom. You found a total of 14 +1 arrows. A total of
Aggie, I'm not even gonna write those down.
Yeah, just automatically give them to Aggie.
Yeah.
Also on top of that, you found 6 +2 arrows.
Not gonna write those down either.
Oh, dang, I have to.
Yes, you do.
Paper!
Just add them to your character sheet.
Yeah.
Go into your inventory and add them.
Do them on the fly. +1 scimitar.
John, is that you?
I use a 2-handed club, but if I don't know in 5th edition if they brought the old storyline, we have to fit the scimitar in with the druid or not. But I probably won't use it.
Then we have a +1 mace.
Can we change that into a hammer? A war hammer?
Yep, you can if you need to. If you already had that added to your sheet, I would
did.
And swap it out with that.
Right.
And let's
+1 war hammer.
real quick. I forgot to do this earlier. I want to make sure I know what this is.
I got Elven chain, so I didn't know if you want to mark one of those armors off.
I'll take one of the chainmail off. Mark it down to 2.
And I don't
Also found 2 small packets. Inside the packets is what's called dust of disappearance. Let me know if you need the stats on that. I have it already pulled up. You found also a wand of magic missile. We'll say it's fully loaded, so whatever it is.
Give that to the wizard.
A wand of magic.
Yep, it's
Magic.
full to the rim. 5E Met Wand. And how many charges? I believe this thing has 7. So it has 7 charges. Yep.
It's still 7, I got it.
Sweet. You also found 2 rings of protection. Also a ring of mind shielding.
Who are our
Protection.
tanks?
Protection plus what? +1?
Yeah, it's just +1.
Okay.
The tanks need the rings, but I can't remember who the tanks were.
And you guys are going to need this, trust me. That's why I'm giving it to you now. Even though you guys
wait,
look
ring?
for it.
Ring of mind protection?
Mind shielding.
Mind shielding.
I'm assuming this will probably go to John. Anyways, the ring of animal influence.
I won't even write that down. Yeah, I won't even write that down.
And you found 3 rings of invisibility.
What?
Oh.
What?
Yes. Merry Christmas. And we're not done. Ring of free action.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. We got more. 1 set of boots of elven kind.
Now, the problem with some of this is, remember, you can only have, like, there's certain things that require attunement. You can only have 3 things attuned.
That's correct.
Okay. Didn't you give us Boots of Elvenkind?
I got those, I thought.
Yeah, if you guys already found them, then go ahead and we'll cross this off the list. This was just a complete list of loot that could possibly be found in Hommlet. So if you already have one, like I said, we'll just go ahead and take it out.
Okay. Took it out.
Yeah, I was trying to double check because I thought that I had already gotten that ring, so I'm checking right now.
Yep,
that animal.
Because all the stuff that I'm listing is everything that could possibly be found in town. I don't remember what you guys had kicked up, so that's why I'm going through the list. I'm giving it all.
Yes, I have the ring already.
All right, excellent.
Ring of animal.
2 Cloaks of Elven kind. I don't remember if you guys found those or not.
Yeah, I think we gave. I don't know that we found 2. Don't you have both Boots and Cloak of Elvenkind, Aggie?
I do, actually.
Yeah. So I'll add a Cloak of Elvenkind.
There you go. Add a Cloak of Protection too, if somebody else doesn't already have it. And I believe Chris already found the Staff of Adder. If not, add to the list.
Staff of what?
Staff of Adder.
Yeah, ADDER.
Who are the tanks? Am I one of the tanks? I'm a semi-tank. But if Damian is also going to be a tank, I will not take one of the rings. But if Damian is a wizard or something, and we've only got one other tank, I've got a shield, so I can also tank if we need to.
If you wear armor, I don't know that it's going to help. We need to look at that.
Yeah, because I do have hide +1. That's what I took as my free +1 item.
So, well, yeah.
So after the Staff of Adder, you guys also found the Staff of Striking and the Amulet of Health.
Remember the Staff of Striking also.
Yeah,
I don't remember the Amulet of Health. Oh, you know what? The Staff of Striking went to Shelby's character.
Okay.
I don't see a Staff of Adder in 5e.
And I was going to say that Shelby was actually one of your tanks. She played the monk, right?
I'm a tank also.
Yeah.
Being a war cleric.
What were you saying, Chris?
I don't see a Staff of Adder in her.
You may have to add it manually.
Okay. What is it? What?
Here. Let me drop this in the room so you'll know what it is. That's the Staff of Adder.
The Staff of Adder.
All right.
So the ring of free action is also one of those around movement. It doesn't do anything other than difficult terrain, doesn't slow you down or doesn't cost extra movement, and you can either be magically reduced in your speed or to be paralyzed or restrained. So that's a good one for the fighty types.
What was that?
Ring of free use. I'm going to add a ring of protection to my character sheet just to see if it'll up my.
If yours goes up, let me know, and I'll take one as well. Unless when we meet Damian, if he's a better tank than me, I'll give mine up.
And I'm going to drop in the room here the actual scrolls that you guys found.
Well, you gave me 2. A level 2 cleric prayer of healing and a level 1 cure wounds. So I had 2.
Okay. And these are the other ones that you found.
Okay.
Hey, does anyone want the Dagger of Venom?
No.
Alright then. I would like the Dagger of Venom.
What rings did we have?
Is both the Ring of Protections have been spoken for, but the Cloak of Protection may do the exact same thing, and that's what I'm looking at real quick to see.
Ring of Mind Shielding?
Mind Shielding.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of paper.
They don't. Oh wait, there it is. So the cloak gives you +1 AC and saving throws, where the ring I think is just. Oh no, it's both. It's the same. So the ring and the cloak are the exact same thing, which basically gives you a +1 to your armor class and a +1 to all saves.
I got a game, please. Please. Sorry. Everybody's hanging out in Nehemiah's room. Their cousin is here, and Shiloh's tagging along with everybody else. So it might get a little loud. Just warn you.
Was there anything else? We'll probably use that cloak for probably Damian's character, I'd imagine.
Let me go ahead and I'm going to drop this also in the room, just in case everybody forgets.
Scrolls.
This was the goodies. Let me copy these.
So the Amulet of Health is something that is nice for somebody that's got a low constitution, or if their powers are generated off of their constitution, because it ups the constitution score of the person wearing it while they're wearing it and attuned to it to 19. Nothing that I do is based off constitution. I've got a decent constitution, so I don't necessarily want it.
I want to get a 13 constitution. I don't know if that's not really for a wizard though, right?
Really, not really. I mean, it's really probably more along the lines of somebody that's going to be getting hit a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a constitution. I don't need it.
You guys want to go ahead and save it when you finally meet Damian's character? If he doesn't need it, you guys can sell it for cash. Also, too, while we're at it, you guys have already earned a reputation at the town of Hommlet. So anything you sell, you do decide to sell at Hommlet, you'll get 100%.
Yay!
So yeah, so whatever the value is, that's what you get back. We'll give you
Great.
value.
And we got a lot. We got a lot of generic monetary items.
The character sheet, David, is telling me that the Ring of Protection is not valid for me.
So
I can wear it, but it's not giving me anything for my armor. So it's probably more of a wizard. It's kind of like 2nd edition again. I bet it's more for the wizards.
Does it need to be attuned?
Did you attune it? So scroll down below your equipment. Go to the very bottom. And it says items requiring attunement. Click on that.
Okay. Okay.
And when you click on it,
that does work. Okay.
Yeah. And so should your saving throws. You should see over on your saving throws +1 on saves.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Yeah, it does work. I got it.
Okay. So I'm going to take the 2 rings off. We still have the cloak. We have a ring of mind shielding.
I'm going to snag that staff of striking.
Okay.
And I was gonna look at I already got the staff added. Couple staffs. They ain't got much money, but
Also,
Johnny, go ahead.
I want to let you guys know I have signed up with KOB Press. They are looking for DMs to run the Kobold Chronicles they're coming out with at the end of this month. However, I literally signed up hour after the deadline, didn't realize it. They sent me an email. They're going to probably, I'm not going to say they will, or they didn't say they will, but the next time around, once it's coming up in February. So I may be running a game, it's a Roll20 game for KOB Press. And I actually get paid.
That's really cool.
Hey,
That's super cool. You get paid to DM?
Yep.
How'd you get that gig? I want that gig.
It was just an email, just because it's, I'm not sure what the connection was. They just sent me an email and offered it to me, and I didn't really read through it. I just kind of blew it off of one of KOB Press's emails, hey, buy this, they're coming out with this, they're coming out with that, the new dungeon lore, or whatever the hell it was, the Beastie book. Anyways, and by the time I read it, it was too late. So I went ahead and signed up anyways, and they're going to try to, they said if they have as many players as they had DMs that signed up for this, they may come back and bring me in. But it's possible that I'll probably be running back in February. How it is a paid gig. Players have to pay $15 to play at the table, and then supposedly the DM gets like 75% of that. True. So, for example, for $15, I believe it would come out to like $11 and some change per player, and you would get that for every player that joined your table, and it depends on how many runs you ran. You could add up. So, hey, even if it's just for fun, man, get some publicity, because they do a lot of stuff on Twitch. So, yeah, it could be fun. So, with that said, I'm probably going to have somebody take over our Thursday game. There's no way I'm going to be running three sessions, 3 different games. What it is, KOB Press is coming out with a new Chronicles, and I think it has a lot to do with Midgard. Or I think Midgard's part of it. So it's going to be running in the Midgard world using 5th edition rules, which is something I always wanted to get into, because I think they're releasing, or they may already have released, the new 5th edition book of 5e rule set for Midgard. It's a world book. I know they have one, but I think they updated it. But who knows? Anyways.
Lucky ducky, get paid to DM.
Yeah, even like I said, even if it was just free, I'd still do it. Yeah. So.
KOB Press is no joke, man.
No, I know. That looked good on my DMing resume.
I love their bestiary. That's where I pulled all the monsters from my one shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're coming out with the Bestiary 3, I think it is. I think they've already got 2 of them out. Then don't they have like a dungeon lair? Hold on, I got it sitting over here. I bought the books a while back. I think that's when I first started working with Chris. Yeah, the Creature Codex and the Toma Beast. Sorry. I got the originals. In fact, Eric, one of Schwab's friends, gave me, I think I gave it to Chris, gave me the Toma Beast book, the first one, and come to find out there was like, like the first 100 of them or something like that were misprints, where they literally started off with page 300, and then once you went to the end of the pages, it started with page 1, like in the middle of the book. And it was a typo, and a lot of people, they end up shipping them out new books. They fixed it, and I got to keep the misprints. I think I gave that misprint to Chris.
Yeah, I got it. I sold it for like $5,000.
I can imagine that's probably worth some money eventually, because it's
I forgot
a screw up. So
thanks, Rob.
Yeah, after I gave it to him, I'm thinking, damn, I should probably hung on to that. Probably worth some money.
You got it back?
20 years? Nah, I'm not an Indian giver, dude. Besides, you're gonna need to buy some property. by the time you get around, dude, it's gonna be like $500,000 for an acre.
That's if the billionaires don't buy it all up first.
I've already got people already hitting me right now, wanting to buy my property, wanting to buy it, and I'm like, hell no.
You're up in the mountains, man. It's a nice piece of property. I think next time we go out there, I want to go down to the river. Actually, go down that hill.
Yeah, that's why. That's what coming up that hill is when I went. You know what? Screw this. We're buying quads.
I don't know. I did something to my leg, man, because my leg hurt like a week after.
Dude, we covered some property, dude, up and down. It's
just that one leg, that front of my leg, like I had a shin splints for like a week on that one side. I think I pulled something. I don't know.
I was impressed that Mr. Heater, that the head that just sits up on the propane tank, kept us warm in that tent.
Which heater? That big ass heater.
Yeah, the one that screws on top of the propane tank.
Yeah, that sucker worked pretty good. That little stove, you might want to find an insulated stove.
Well, I was looking into that. It's because the way it was set up, and it's hard because of the door on it. You can barely put anything in it, and you can't put anything very big in it. You gotta constantly keep feeding it. So I'm not about to stay up all night and wake up every half hour just to feed it wood. Screw that. Just keep it going.
When it goes out, you put too much in there.
Yep. And then yeah. So, anyways, back to the game.
Can I change one of the chainmails into a +1 breastplate?
Yeah.
All right. So there's 2 left. Aggie, what do you wear for armor?
I wear leather.
You want to take the +1 leather?
Yep.
And Damian, once you let me know what you can use, if you've configured out already, just go ahead and put it to your sheet.
Okay, cool.
That way, you're not the weakest link of the party.
I'm going to take one of the +1 shields because I get in the front line.
Do we have any other rings of invisibility left?
No one's spoken for one. I do want one.
I will take all 3, and I will put one on my toe.
Oh, hey.
No, you can't have all 3. You can have one.
I want to let you guys know, also we're going to add to the list, it was just found as of tonight. It's called the Ring of Interceptions. You are granted 3 interceptions. It has to be the opener and the closing drive.
And it gives you a negative.
Sean Manning used to wear that.
And the one in the middle is whenever you want to use it.
It gives you a -2 to your stealth.
To your throwing.
I saw that. I was like, that's fucking horrible, man. You can't do that in playoffs.
I couldn't believe it. His opening throw was a freaking interception, and his closing throw, which cost him the game, was an interception. After I saw that, I was like, man, this has got to be it was set up. You know what I mean? This was already a loss from the get-go. It was already planned out. I'm going to throw an interception in my first drive. And I'm going to do it on my last drive. Well, I'm going to cause them to lose the game. I was pissed. But I wasn't pissed because my main team has always been Detroit Lions, and my second team has always been Buffalo Bills. And when the old Jim Kelly days.
And the reason you have to have a second team is because your first team is the Detroit Lions.
Exactly. And I did not want to root for the Titans just because I moved here. But they were, I wanted them to win when they played. But if they ever played the Lions, I had to go with my Lions. Or the Bills. I had to go with the Bills too.
No, come on.
So, anyways.
Titans stink, and the fans still cannot figure out for the life of them why no one else in the NFL fan bases take them seriously. And because they cannot explain that, and I won't explain it to them, because I grew up a Giants fan.
Dude, they were hot. They were steamrolling. The problem is the reason why they started going downhill because their injury list grew like crazy.
Well, yeah.
And then when what's his nuts got hurt,
Henry.
Yeah, Henry. Thank you, Derek. When Derrick Henry got hurt, dude, I couldn't believe they were still winning games. You know, and when I heard he was coming back, I really honestly think he hurt the team. He hurted the game tonight more than he helped them, because you could see it. It's almost like Chris was saying, we were talking about it. It's like a psychological thing. You know, he's coming back off of an injury, and it's his brain is telling him, man, I got to take it easy. You know, you could see it. All of his movements, they weren't explosive. When they did use him, it was like they were watching for him. The problem is they were already set up and ready. They already had it in their play style. They're gonna tag team Derrick Henry, and then when he's not running, when he's running subpar, you know, he was easy, slim pickings. You know, Tannehill's got an arm. He should have used that arm a lot more. And when he did use it, dude, they were covering what, 40 yards easily.
Tannehill's fine, but I told everybody at the beginning of the season, we got Julio Jones. We're gonna kill it. And I'm like, I've seen this a million times. I've played fantasy football for over 20 years now, and I don't play anymore. And I'm telling you, if Julio Jones is so good, why did the Falcons get rid of him for free?
Yeah.
Because he's old, he's injured, he can't go a full season. No, he's going to be the best. You're going to get 6 to 8 good games out of him. It'll be at the beginning and the middle of the season. He'll be off the team or off the roster on injured reserve by the end of the season. He will be nothing in the playoffs. Well, and then it also happened to their number one receiver, and now they have nobody. So that's why they don't throw.
That's what New England said when they finally got rid of Brady, and look how that turned out. They got a really good chance of going to the Super Bowl again this year.
Well, everybody said, is it Brady or is it Belichick? And then Brady left and won a Super Bowl. They said, well, I guess it was Brady. And this year everybody's going, well, maybe it was Belichick too. Maybe it was just Brady and Belichick, and that's why no one could stop him. Because Brady is that good, and Belichick is also that good.
Oh, yeah, definitely don't take any credit away from Belichick.
That dude is he trained, you know, with the Browns. His defensive coordinator was Nick Saban. Yeah. It comes from that line. That dude just knows football. He's taught so many people how to be good at football. It's not even funny. Coaches and players included.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to the game. Sorry. We keep getting off topic. Damian's like, come on, man. I've been ready to throw some dice, damn it. All right, you guys ready? I got some literature here to read. Almost story time. You guys still need more time?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Was I able to take one of those rings of invisibility?
Should be 3 of them.
Yeah, I've got one. Aggie's got one. So there was one left.
Awesome. I'll put that sucker.
I know she wanted all 3, but no.
All right, while you guys are figuring that out, let me go ahead and get started on the literature.
Damian, I think you might be good on what you're looking for.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm fine with the Cloak of Protection, Amulet of Health. I suggested he take the Ring of Free Action too, because if there's one thing we want the Barbarian to do is move around and not get slowed or held. I know I'm not supposed to know you're a Barbarian, Damian, but that's how you said. That's how your character load in. So I was like, oh, Barbarian, okay, cool.
Yeah.
We just see a hulking mass hiding behind the short shrub.
Yeah. It's going to be a little bit hard to miss.
And what is his name? How do you pronounce that, Damian? What we're talking about?
Her name is Rohiro.
Rohiro?
And her nickname is Beauty.
Aww.
And she's a hot half-orc woman.
Oh no!
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. You're in
Oh
trouble,
no!
buddy. You're in trouble. Talk about distraction, huh?
So,
Shepard?
Aggie, did you want more than one of the +1 daggers, or only one?
I will take all that nobody else wants. I can use them all.
Okay. I don't want or need.
All right.
No.
3 + 1 daggers.
So I still have +1 plate mail, 2 times +1 chainmail, 2 times +1 shield, 1 times a +1 battle axe, a +1 longsword, a +1 scimitar. We still have the Dust of Disappearance, times 2, Ring of Mind Shielding. Damian, are you taking the Ring of Free Action?
Yes, please.
Okay. And then we have a Cloak of Elven kind. I don't even remember what that cloak does.
Let's see. While you wear, oh no, those are boots. Let's see. While you wear this cloak with its hood up, wisdom and perception checks made to see you have a disadvantage, and you have the advantage on dexterity stealth checks made to hide, as the cloak's color shifts to camouflage you. Pulling the hood up or down requires an action.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Chameleon cloak. All right.
I'm gonna grab that Dust of Disappearance.
Can you hear me?
No, not if you.
Well, I'm not gonna use it on myself. I figure I'll throw it on somebody during unless somebody just wants to use it on themselves. It don't matter.
Pocket sand.
I'm not going to argue about it. I just, putting it out there that if somebody, my idea would be one of the members that didn't have a way to go invisible would be.
Yeah.
Does anybody want it?
I'm good.
I'll probably work with somebody who's got metal armor.
Damian, did you want it?
Oh, you can just throw it on me if the need arises.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
I'm going to go ahead and equip the Cloak of Elven kind. But if anybody decides they want it at some point in the future, speak up and I'll give it to them.
Can I have 2 and form one into pants?
Oh, that's funny. All right. I now have 3 things attuned.
What does it take to unattune something?
It's just taking it off and saying you're unattuning it. Then it takes 24 hours to attune a new item. Or a long rest, I think it is.
Oh. So do we just hold on to all the extra stuff and see if we can sell it later?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because you guys are going to need to come up with some coin. I'll give you
Oh, we got a lot of coin. Plus you owe us some coin. How much did we get paid?
I forget. Do you guys remember?
I think it was like 50 gold apiece.
Is that what it was?
That sounds right.
I was trying to find my old notes that I had. For the life of me, I lost them. I shift stuff around so much. I'm sure I'll find it later down the road.
But we've got all kinds of things that we picked up. Lots of gold pieces. We just haven't distributed any of them.
Yeah.
I just wrote them all down and we kept going. And we have some things to sell, like a dagger hilt with a gem, with gems in it. It's worth 850 gold. An ivory box worth 50 gold. Blue quartz worth 50. A peridot worth 500. A bracelet with an amethyst worth 150 gold. So I mean, we got stuff to sell.
Definitely. All right, let me read this interlude. All right, the pleasant and seemingly peaceful village of Hommlet turned out to be filled with intrigue, with agents of the chaotic evil hiding within Hamlet itself. The supposedly deserted and ruined moat house nearby held a new champion of the nearby Temple of Elemental Evil. All of it brought danger and difficulty to the members of your group, but it also offered adventuring experience and wealth. You have either slain or driven off the evil men of the creatures and the able guardians of Hamlet, Jeru, Turjon, Elmo, and the rest of the sturdy militiamen. They can surely see that their area remains clean of the taint of evil hereafter, thanks to you guys. Having accomplished most of your goals, you must now look elsewhere for yet greater challenges. If agents of the temple were still active in Hommlet, then there still must certainly be work for you at the fountainhead of the wickedness. Just a half day's journey afoot east, along the high road, lies the disputable community of Nulb and the Temple of Hidden in the nearby hills. The village place spawned much suffering, ruin, and death before the host of the good brought it to a low and abound its power. It is evident that the place was wounded but not slain. For the dark things creep into Hommlet under the direction of someone or something still lurking in the shunned edifice of evil. The upper works of the temple were thrown down and destroyed in the final siege of war against its horde. Because of its great power in evil, however, the conquerors did not actually raise the temple proper, instead sealing its great doors and placing mighty wards of all sorts upon the place and the black labyrinth beneath. Even after a great force of overwhelming had overthrown the temple, could not cleanly deal with what lurked below. Since the great battle, the temple area has been shunned, its ruins deserted, and the nearby village of Nulb has returned to its semblance of normal activity. Questionable at best, however, for the place has always been rumored to house thieves, brigands, smugglers, and pirates. But as Nulb stinks of garbage and filth, the temple area reeks of foul corruption and pervading evil from where it was spawned. No wonder both places have been left to their own devices. Excuse me. When the Temple of the Elemental Evil flourished, earthquakes, storms of all sorts, great fires and flash floods struck areas nearby with seemingly capriciousness. All that ceased with the temple was assault and steel. You have been advised to all of this and urged to go elsewhere to seek your fame and fortune. The unease which prevails upon most merely passing near the ruins shows that some wickedness still haunts the place. There are many bad folks in Nulb, and there's still greater perils amidst the fallen temple itself. Yet the lure of such adventure beckons you, drawing your party as surely as a lodestone draws iron. Warnings against those of loss of life, or even worse fates, cannot counter the irresistible pulls of treasures, secretly deep underground, of monsters still unbeaten, of mystery and unraveled. There are whispers of occult places beneath the interlinked temple, where mighty evil is yet rough and noble folk are imprisoned. With care and cunning, luck and great deeds, caution mixed with boldness and daring, you and your associates could win through to achieve exploits to the stuff of legend. The journey of 100 leagues begins with the first pace, and the time for your sojourn has come. How you and your fellow adventurers plan to overcome the perils of the temple is a matter of that you must decide from yourselves. It is best to reconnoiter from Hommlet. Base your activities from the village of Nulb, perhaps, or try to make a secure wilderness camp somewhere near the ruin, or perhaps lodge somewhere within the forbidden temple itself. The decision is yours. It is certain that both vast treasures and horrible death await you, so you must gain the one will cheating the other. Fortune and the gods must smile upon thee in such undertaking. So what I'm going to say is basically when you guys came back from Moat House, you exchanged information with the militia, the sergeant and whatnot. They went ahead and gave you your reward that you guys had agreed upon. They also let you know the sergeant approached you and told you not only information that you provided, Jeru, Turjon, Elmo, and the other Michelin militiamen let you also know of their findings. They had basically some evil within. They were reporting back to which they thought was some of their town folk, and basically everything leads back to Nulb and of course the temple. So they really highly advised, perhaps if you guys want to continue your good kindness, perhaps you could find what you're looking for at the Temple of Elemental Evil. They also introduce you to somebody else that they know that used to live in the town itself, but they found out that one of the people they hung out with was evil. So they really have no place to go. And that's going to be Damian's character. And I'll let Damian flesh it out however you guys see fit. I'll leave it open. Damian, if you want to add a little bit of flavor to it.
Yeah, you guys are basically introduced to her because she's kind of helping out at the smithy and just working, just smashing the iron, flattening things out, taking out her frustrations. She has a kind of a blend of green and bluish skin that's kind of marbleized all over. She's actually very attractive, but she's also very large. We're talking like almost 7 foot, older muscles, and so that's how you end up meeting her. You also notice that on her forearms, she has these tattoos of what looks like these giant bear claws. And you can see that there's some other kind of tattoo on her chest, but because of her open shirt, you can't see the whole thing.
Wow.
Say her name again.
You introduced her as Rohiro, but everybody calls her Beauty.
Rohiro. Okay.
Excellent.
Or Beauty. Whichever. Right. Got it. I'm chosen. I chosen.
So we'll start from there.
No, my name is chosen. I'm introducing myself.
Oh, yeah. If she were to, give you a handshake, a clasp, make a strength check.
No clasps. No.
So, what is
He doesn't.
I'm waving and saying hi. I'm chosen.
Chris, are you
I only have
still
a
playing Dobby?
strength.
Yeah, I'm still Dobby.
And what is Dobby?
He is a tiefling. I had to remake him today, but yeah, he's a tiefling wizard. Wizard.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and throw that in the room as well. I just want to make sure you got all the information. This is your party.
Are we at Forge? Foundry, whatever it is?
Are you what?
Are we in Forge or Foundry or whatever it is?
No. I'm
Okay.
not using it. No.
I just want to double check.
I wanted to. It's just that my time has been really limited, so we're going to go back to Theater of Mind for a bit.
Oh, that's fine. I just want to make sure I wasn't lagging.
Yeah, so Damian, or Beauty sees a relatively skinny half-elf wearing a breastplate, got a war hammer on his hip, which kind of doesn't make sense because he's skinny and scrawny looking. He's in a color-shifting cloak. He's in dark clothes. He's also got a short sword at his hip, but he moves with a very easy grace. And he is very handsome himself. And he's held up his hand and he says, "Hi, I'm Chosen."
Nice to meet you. Yeah, her voice is a little bit on the rough side.
Ooh, me next. Okay, you basically just see a relatively small halfling woman come up beside Chosen and extend her hand and says, "My name is Deli."
Nice to meet you. The handshake returned is a little strong, so if you want to make a strength check, I just rolled a 12.
Okay. Gosh, it's been forever since I did this.
Do I need to cue up some crackling sounds?
Oh, Deli. Look at Deli go. Nice roll.
You don't get knocked to the side. You obviously grasped well.
She's a stout halfling. No, that's a stout dwarf, isn't it?
No, I am a stout halfling.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Hard. Yeah.
My grandmama had a tryst with a dwarf.
Just like a little Bo Peep, you just got crushed. No, kidding.
Yeah.
I am not just like Little Bo Peep. I have a simple peasant blouse, a green skirt, and some leather armor, along with what probably is considered a short bow to everyone else, but for me it's a long bow.
And and a color shifting cloak.
And a color shifting cloak. We match. Not on purpose.
Nice to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
And the big goof back there,
That's winking.
that's just staring open mouth, slack jawed.
Yeah.
His name is Shepherd. Shepherd, come over and meet her.
He just kind of simply waves, and he just kind of has a flat look on his face, as usual. He's just kind of like doesn't know what to make of any situation in town, nor does he care too much.
Yeah, Beauty just kind of gives a little two-finger salute back.
He's a shepherd. Or he is shepherd. You call him shepherd, but he also was a shepherd. He sold his flock and joined us.
He's a sweetheart.
He's also 7'1", so I might be taller than you.
Yeah, I think you are.
I am the primary deli mule for the group.
Carry me.
And then I look around for Doobie. Doobie, where are you?
Is it Doobie or Dobby? I may have been saying his name wrong the whole time.
I'm going to call him Doobie.
I'm going to always call him Doobie because it's spelled Do-B. D-O-O-B-I-E. To me, that's Doobie.
Yeah. Dobby comes out and he's dressed in his clothes with his hood up. And he just has pretty much just a staff on, so all you pretty much see. You don't even see any other weapons or anything else. And he just kind of grunts like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Yeah, Beauty would grunt right back. She's like, "Huh?"
Yeah, I was about to say, so Dobby, if Shepard gets perma-killed, I'm going to create create your twin brother. That way we can be the Doobie Brothers. I can give an homage to my dad.
Yeah. What do you mean? Don't even. I like the Doobie Brothers.
I like the Doobie Brothers too, and my dad really loved them when he was a teenager.
All right.
So
listen, they're playing Kurt Cobain on the oldie stations now. Like, you're not the only one, dude.
Calling us old people.
All right. This is some information that was obtained. I'm going to read the following summary. For many years, a cult of chaotic evil flourished somewhere on the shores of Nire Dive. Although the location of their temple is lost, there are facts that regarding of its followers are known. The cult was based on the premise that the elemental forces of the universe are chaotic and opposed to mankind, and are thus viewed as evil. Who would have thunk that? The temple of the cult sought to destroy all works of good and to disrupt order. Its members were thieves, assassins, brigades, and the like. Fire was regarded as the first elemental evil, and its penchant for chaos fitted the premise of the cult. Water was likewise worshipped as an even more powerful force of chaotic evil, in the form of floods, storms, and raining seas beating upon the land and the ocean vessels. The economy of chaotic evil, however, was the regards of combination of air and earth, represented by blackness in the correspondence with the demonic abyss. This combination was regarded as a complete negation of matter. The cult grew powerful and rich, attracting followers to the worst sort and offering them safety within the walls of the temple stronghold. From this, the fortress would the followers ride to rob, pillage, and lay waste to the lands about. Taking the cult form of spoils and the carnage, captives from those who raided were brought back to the temple to serve as human sacrifices. The children went to the fire while the men went to water, and women to the blackest evil, or to slave their lives away in bondage. Besides the extensive upper works of the temple, a deep labyrinth beneath the place was constructed, but virtually nothing is known about these dungeons except that they were inhabitable by the plethora of creatures serving chaotic and evil. It is rumored that the demon took upon abode in the deepest level to better receive the sacrifices to it. Eventually, the neighbors of the temple grew tired in these desperations. All good, both lawful and chaotic, banded together to form a mighty host. Their army marched to the temple, fighting 2 battles along the way. First was conclusive to the forces of good, who held the field afterwards. So they gained the reputation of victory, and their ranks swelled to the local men. The second battle saw a great slaughter of kobolds, goblins, orcs, hobgoblins, evil men, and the like. The temple thereafter was besieged, fell, and its inhabitants put to the sword. It is reported by some sources that the temple and its precincts resisted completely destruction, but the majority state that the whole was razed, so the cult could never be emerged again, nor could any be found where it was once flourished. So there you have it.
Before we get out of town, I'm going to spend whatever. I'm going to look it up again. I'm going to get 2 more, which should give me 3 of those golden acorns from the druid folks. I think they're... let me look up the spell and see how much they cost each.
While you're doing that, is there a mail center of some kind where I can send something back to my country of Ulek?
Absolutely.
Cool. Chosen, how much gold was I given?
We haven't decided that yet. I can sum up all of this. I was going to ask when I got a second You said if we sell things, we get full price, so like the bracelets and stuff that we got. Rod?
Yeah, absolutely. You guys can go in and sell your loot. And like I said, because of the repetition you guys have now, you'll get 100%.
They're 200 apiece. I'm going to get 2 more. So I'm going to spend 400.
So definitely you guys do your shopping here.
Sure. Let me add all this up. Are we thinking we're going to sell like the plate mail, the chain mail, the shield? Does nobody want a shield? John, do you have a +1 shield? John? I think we lost John. Is he on mute?
No.
I saw his thing light up.
Yeah, he just was talking, and I don't know what happened.
I'm not hearing.
There he is.
What? Me?
Do you not want a +1 shield?
Oh, sorry. I had to go give my daughter a hug for bedtime.
Oh.
Do you want a +1 shield?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have one of those. We have one of those left then, if he's taking one.
Why don't we also save that ring of like mind fortification or something?
I wasn't thinking of selling that or the Dust of Disappearance. But I mean, do we want to keep all the rest of this, or do we want to try and sell it?
Well, here's the question: you guys, if you guys don't want to haul that stuff around, you decide to keep it. I believe you guys can find the storage there in the Hommlet.
I don't care either way. I just need my payout now.
All right. So we'll put that in storage. I'll add up all this and divide it.
But, like I said, the town of Nulb is going to be about 30 miles to the east of you guys. However, the city of Nulb itself is probably not going to be very friendly to you guys.
You learn a lot of this from Beauty. Yeah, I've come from lived in Nulb for a while. It's kind of a shithole, and what you're going to find is that right now the criminal element in the town has been kind of putting a lot of money involved in their own adventuring parties. You go in there looking like you do now, you're going to disappear. It's probably best to find some kind of living situation outside of town, and I might be able to help with that.
Do you know of a cave?
I didn't catch that.
Do you know of a cave or something?
I might know something a little bit better. I've got some friends that still live in the town, and, well, they live on the outskirts. And I've got an old fisherman buddy of mine. We used to sail together, and he's got a little place he wants to leave. He wants to get out of the area, and I could probably work out a deal for his place. It's a rather nice little cabin.
Well, that sounds fine to me. What do you mean by the way we look now? Do we need to look more like criminals?
No, it's more that you look like an adventuring party. And you show up in town, you're going to be looked at as competitors, and they're going to take you out.
Okay, well, maybe we should check around, see if any wagons are going to Null. We could always just stow away in those.
So the question is, on the money, do we include Damian in a cut?
If you guys got money falling out of your pockets, I don't see why not. Especially if he's going to hook you up. But
If we must.
If We must.
It's all up to you guys, man.
So the difference really is 1,600 gold instead of 2,000 gold. So you're only losing out 400 gold.
I'm good with that.
Give me 2 seconds, guys.
Yeah.
So everybody take, including Damian, take 1,600 gold.
Okay.
You didn't think it was going to be that much, did you?
I honestly didn't.
Yeah, we acquired, and that's not selling any of the magic stuff. That's just the odds and ends that we had picked up while we were in the boathouse. I mean, one of them was a ruby pommeled longsword worth 2,000 gold. The other one was a statue worth 2,400 gold. So right there, you had 4,000 gold.
Yep.
This will do for now.
I don't know if you guys are watching the Green Bay Packers and San Francisco 49ers game, but the 49ers defense is really stepping up, holding Green Bay down to 1 touchdown.
So there is an item that I would like to see if this town might have before we leave. A handy haversack.
You definitely would find one there.
Okay. Great.
If we've got how much money did we get?
1,600 apiece.
1,600. How much in 5 does it cost to get a +1 weapon?
What are you looking for? We have all kinds of weapons.
+1 club.
Can we convert the longsword into a club?
Yeah.
Definitely. All right. So you have a club.
Cool.
Like I said, if you guys went out and got a +1 item, and then if there's something here on the list that you guys can't use and it's not on the list, just go ahead and trade it off.
All right, I'm going to leave y'all alone and go off and do my mail thing. I'm guessing we just meet back up here in the afternoon.
Yeah. That's fine, because I'm going to go shopping for a handy haversack. How much is that going to cost me, Rod?
Whatever D&D Beyond says.
It doesn't.
Doesn't?
They don't give costs.
Okay. How about...
Anytime you look at it.
Is it in the player's
handbook? The player's handbook might.
So 5E haversack cost 2,000 gold pieces.
Damn.
Weighs 5 pounds. This is from SRD.
I have it, so I'll spend it.
What does that do?
Wow.
It basically allows you to put a lot of stuff in it, and everything only weighs 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Kind of like a bag of holding.
Kind of like a bag of holding, but not.
It's a baby bag of holding.
Yeah. I don't think I could afford a bag of holding anyway. They're damn expensive.
Oh, yeah. I wonder why.
Yeah.
That's why my game is running slow. Stellaris is running in the background. Oops. Yeah.
And we'll throw all those scrolls in my handy haversack.
You got it. All right. So anything else? I guess we're waiting on John to come back too.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So what you guys want to do? How do you guys want to move forward? What do you guys' plan? You gonna go with Damian's idea to run back to Nulb to find out about procuring a place of hideout? Or are you guys gonna travel together to town? You guys are gonna stay there in Hommlet let Damian run on his own and come back?
Never split the party.
That's what we go with
Shepard
Damian's
doesn't
idea.
really talk, so Shepard doesn't say that.
Yeah, I'm in the mood to go and find a place to hole up at. And if he's got an idea on that, then let's go with it. Let's run with that idea. See how it works out.
All right, let you guys role play that out.
So,
I gotta buy some food and stuff, some rations and stuff. So I'm gonna be shopping for a little while today. But we can play it out while I do that.
So you guys just spend the day shopping and getting your stuff together, and then you guys can leave first light?
Yep, I'm fine with that.
Sweet. Because remember, Nulb was about a half a day's journey on foot.
Oh no, we'll have to sleep outside.
Oh, we're in trouble.
Okay, now that I've come back, I only have 20 gold now.
You don't have to tell us that.
I'm very open.
Well, what did you... When you went to find a mail, that's what you did, huh?
Well, I was just going to ask, is she slurring when she come back to report?
Hush, hush, hush.
Well, she went to go find a mail. She went because that's what she asked for. Is there a place for mails? That's what I heard.
Not those type of mails, you imbecile.
Oh, Pony Express, not Chippendale.
Okay. She, so Beauty's, just so you know, she's looking for her husband. So, it just kind of fit with the storyline.
What was that?
She's looking for her husband. That's why.
Gotcha.
That's the reason why she's out adventuring. So, that just fit perfectly within the I'm going to find a mail place.
If he was in the village, I would have seen him by now.
Anyway, I'm done being silly.
All right, Billy just collapses on a bedroll in the woods.
Is she drunk?
Yeah, she's a bit drunk.
Okay. So, intoxication. I'm gonna
stay in the inn. I'm gonna stay in the inn until we're ready to leave tomorrow.
Here is a map that was given to you guys. So let me. Give you an idea. You guys can probably have two different ways of going. The upper road, the lower road. See where the moat house was in comparison.
Well, Beauty knows the way. Why don't we just trust her?
I'm good with that.
Yeah, either road's gonna suck.
Is it through a forest?
One of them goes through the forest. The other one kind of skirts around it.
Well, I'm a forest ranger, so I have advanced that kind of terrain. I don't know if it extends to the party. Let me see.
And DM, a real quick question. For the information I know for this nice cabin, what area is it kind of located near?
I actually have a map for you as well. And I'm going to Guess it doesn't matter. I'll go ahead and drop it in here as well. I got the right one. Yeah, that's it. Where's Discord? Discord disappeared. That's why. All right, here you go, sir. See the little green box? That's about where your little cabin that your friend currently owns is located.
Okay,
Right.
and so I see High Road. All right. Yeah, then we might as well go through the forest, because that will take us to my buddy Karn's cabin.
His name is Karn.
Karn Merrick.
Like corn, but with an A?
Karn.
Karn, wasn't that the name of the quintessential barbarian in Pathfinder?
I actually don't know. I didn't play Pathfinder.
I think Karn was the half-orc barbarian that was in every
Nice.
manual or whatever. I might be different though. I might be thinking wrong.
Yeah, I named him Karn Merrick.
So I've loaded up like 95 pounds of stuff into my handy haversack, and it only weighs 5 pounds.
Right on.
So yeah,
It looks like a fanny pack.
Yeah, no, it just looks like one of those,
Coin
backpacks. I got climber skits, I got crowbars, I got grappling hooks, hammers, all the needy stuff.
It's like that State Farm commercial guy rolls in 17 vehicles in a 2-car garage.
Yeah. All right, I'm ready.
All right. So we'll say it's morning, first light. You guys are packed up and ready, rolling down the road?
Sure.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Explain to me, you guys' marching orders, how you guys are traveling. What are you guys doing while you're traveling? Any details if you want to add?
If we're going through the forest, I'll be glad to lead, since that's kind of finally my stomping ground, rather than all these inns and taverns and junk.
Well,
Beauty somewhere in the middle of the group, singing a sea shanty.
So should we not follow the road, since there's no real forest until you get up to the Cron Hills area, and then we could cut through the forest?
Sounds good.
To cut off that extra couple of days worth of travel while staying on the road.
So you guys going to cut through? So if I'm reading, you're going to head straight north. And then once you get up to about where the cabin is, you guys, instead of going up and down, you're just going straight through the forest?
Either that, or we could take the high road. Either way.
Yeah.
I didn't see the high road until just now, so we could go straight east, and then use the unused trace road. Follow that up, and go through the danger and beware evil, and then the evil lurks here map. Or I'm not supposed to be looking at that one, am I? I'm supposed to look at the other one.
You're fine.
Oh yeah, we know we know what that is. We went to the remote house, so we know what the beware danger thing.
Right.
So we already cleared that out. So I think that's the right route. Go up and then follow through the woods, like everybody's saying. I didn't see that road there, the high road. I'm good with that.
Over on the other map, it's called unused road for some reason. In fact, from the other map, that's the same path you took to get to the moat house. So
right.
You would know that road.
Right.
Up until you got to the moat house.
Right. So where we forked off, instead of going right, we'd go left, go north.
Yep.
And you know how left is.
Oh, yeah. Gygaxian.
Yep. Left is always evil.
All right, we'll say you guys, this is a half a day's travel. You guys are getting up at first light. It's about 1/4 of the way. And Shepard, you're leading the way at this point?
Sure.
Well, I'll be up there with Shepard.
Okay. All right, we'll double the fun. Both you guys roll me a d12.
Let's see if I can do this again.
Oh, okay, so they're both there. I'm sorry. Only saw the one. All right, so we got a 5 and a 3. All right. What I'm going to have you do, Aggie, roll me a d6 to me and not to the party. Just to me.
How do you do that?
I'll open up a chat channel, I believe, and you can roll it in there.
Okay, so like in our direct messages?
Yep, open up direct message and see if you can roll a d6. I'm pretty sure it'll work.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. I tell you what, pick a number between 1 and 6 and then private text me that number.
Okay.
John and David, go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 6 and dump it in the room. I'm sorry, Damian, I just realized you messaged me.
So just pick a number and just...
Between 1 and 6 and put it in the room where everybody can see. Same with
that's what I was choosing, David.
I guess you could always go over to those other rooms, the other D&D rooms, and roll.
Yeah.
And you just have to trust that we're not going to go check.
Yeah. I mean, I trust you guys. There's no issue there. Okay, so Damian, I'm replying.
I have DM'd for myself plenty of times to play test characters, to stress them and see how they do. And I will admit, D&D is no fun when you know what's coming.
Oh, I agree. It's even better when it's something funny.
Without the surprises of playing reactively, it's basically just reading a book.
Okay, so let me go back to Aggie. Did you send me a message?
I did. Did it show up?
I don't see it.
The Z-Man, right?
Yeah.
I sent it, but I'll send it again. Nope. That's
For some reason, your message went away. I see. Okay. Okay. So I see. Okay. All right. So let me go back to the chat room. Both David and John picked 3. You guys go ahead and do it again. Preferably not the same number.
Just to be like John. I'm going to go 2.
All right. So
my favorite number.
The closest is actually going to be John. So John, you rolled a... This is probably more difficult than it had to been. A 5. All right. So you guys got probably a couple hours into your trip. Both you guys roll me a perception since you're up front. Check, please. Oh. He's waiting for dinner.
Wow. It still worked. I don't know how that worked.
Chosen, you spotted, looks to be 3 dogs. They seem to be kneeling down, not kneeling down, but kind of down munching on something. At this point, they do not spot you. John, you don't see nothing.
I knowing how John likes animals, I tap, or Shepherd likes animals. I reach over and tap his shoulder, and I point. Don't say anything, and I come to a stop as well.
I just kind of like put my hand up for him to stop.
Okay.
And I'll kind of creep forward while I look and see how this ring works other than my spell. Where's my inventory?
No way. San Francisco just tied the game. Wow.
And I do hold my hand up to try and get the rest of the party to stop.
So, have you tried the ring yet? Oh, I see what happens. A punt.
I'll use my ring. I'll use one charge of my ring to cast Animal Friendship on one of them with a DC 13. Actually, no.
Well, hold on. What, explain what you did. Are you trying to sneak up on these dogs?
Well, I just kind of like come forward just a step or two, and actually, before we do anything, I'll come forward a step or two to get out in front of the party. I'll put my shield up, and I have constant speak with animals because of this ring now, so I don't have to cast a spell.
All right.
I think I had constant speak with animals from being Circle of the Shepherd anyway.
Let me say this. Once you got close enough, before you started to do what you were going to say, you realized these are not dogs. They were much bigger.
Would I know if they are animals or if they are like undead or something of that nature, or like a magical beast or something?
Well, let's see how we can figure this one out.
When he starts to put his shield on, Rod, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to get my shield on, and I'm going to loosen my hammer tie so I can get it off my belt.
Let me look this up real quick. Let's just say you got closer. You realize as you got closer, there's not a dog. Magical. Roll me a Arcana. You want to check? Yeah, roll me an Arcana. Because actually, let me.
11.
While you're doing that, let's see. All right. Let me throw this. Let's see if they just spotted you. Did it again. Oof. No, gig is up. They spotted you immediately. As they turn, because they spotted you, they're slowly creeping up closer to you. Your spidey senses are going off that there's some sort of intelligence there other than just animal.
So if they are indeed an animal, regardless of intelligence, my ring now gives me constant speak with animals.
Okay. And they're telling you they want to eat you.
I tell them I want to eat them back.
All right. So we have a standoff.
Because that's how we roll in the forest.
So I'm going to give you an opportunity to draw first blood if you want.
Okay.
If not, we're going to go into combat, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how to play this out. Long story short, out of game knowledge, these guys are werewolves.
Okay, I'm just going to charge the first one and smack him in the noggin with a club.
In all honesty, I'm not sure what you need to do to figure this out. If you need to roll like an Arcana check, a History check. That's what
I rolled 11 Arcana.
Damian, would you know offhand?
Probably not. Beauty tends to, her background is sailor, so...
No, I mean out of game knowledge.
Oh, out of game knowledge? No. No, I don't really know too much about the werewolves.
I have Arcana, and when I see, they're going to stand up on their hind legs to move forward, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's how John's going to know. He's going to figure out these guys are not normal.
Yeah, okay. So when they do that, yeah.
So,
ooh,
I think
20!
That
your guys' history.
not roll my club +1.
So I guess my question is, would you guys really know what they are?
No, probably not. In game?
Yeah,
probably
in
not.
game.
I mean,
So-
maybe... Are werewolves common in the Dungeons and Dragons universe?
Lycanthrope is.
I mean, maybe Delia's come across something like it being just like a ranger for her town.
It's pretty much a shapeshifter, polymorph. So I would see why not. It wouldn't be uncommon.
I might figure it out when he changes back human after I get him to bite the top of my shield and bait him in as I charge him. And when he bites the top of my shield, I take my club and just crack his noggin open.
Well, if looking down further, you could see that they're munching on another human. That would tell you that they would not shapeshift back into human form. Or at least you would think so if they're already engaged in fresh combat, if you will.
I'm talking about when he's dead. Because I critted him and I just cracked his noggin open. And that's supposed to be a 9 because it didn't update from where I had my club +1.
Go back and look. So you're going to go ahead and you run up. You did say you're going to run up and you hit him with your club?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me get this going.
Yeah, and I'm really more of a city boy that's just now really getting outside of city life. So, unless lycanthropes were in the city I just came from, which I don't think they were, I would say I'm not there.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how you guys... I know that you could actually test what monsters were by rolling, I think, back in the day, history or whatever the hell it was, intelligence check. I wasn't too sure about lycanthrope.
I will tell you this, and this is really funny, the lycanthropes that are the bears, by nature, tend to be lawful good. So I always just picture these groups of Smokey the Bears going out and protecting the woods from forest fires.
No.
Your squad.
Yeah.
Hey, Deli, you're a halfling, right?
That I am.
Do you get to re-roll that on initiative checks for lucky?
I don't know. Let me see.
Hey, right, as they start pulling out their shields and start, attacking there, can I cast mage armor at that point, or have to wait?
I'm sorry, hold on. Do what?
As they start pulling out their shields and they went to attack, can I go ahead and cast mage armor?
Yeah, everybody gets free action.
What is the initiative command?
I join.
Well,
I space
join. Yep.
It doesn't look like the lucky applies to initiative rolls, just to attack and ability checks and saving throws.
Oh.
Yeah, next time.
All right. So, John, I'm going to say, what kind of damage did you do?
Bludgeon.
No, what was the damage total output?
9.
9.
Okay.
8.
You didn't get your +1 for your club, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to add that. 9. Yeah.
Okay.
9 damage.
So let me adjust. We'll say werewolf number 1.
Wait a minute. Hang on just a stinking minute. What does the club normally do for damage? Is it really just 1d4?
Yeah, a normal club. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it used to be a D6 in other things, but I think it's 4 now.
Yeah, when I looked back up at the roll, I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right. But okay.
They nerfed it because you got to nerf the club. The club was always overpowered in all editions of D&D. You could have both a wooden one and a steel one, which made it incredibly powerful.
I don't have the command to modify a monster's health. I don't remember using that. IG space HP WE1. Let's try this. But I don't think you guys are probably gonna see this. That's the only problem. Oh well.
Yeah, it didn't like it.
Yeah.
No bueno.
I saw it though.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. We'll go from there. I'll have to make a mental note when we get there. So, okay. So it looks like he is up, John. He's going to turn around. He's going to. Oh, what is he going to do? Let me move this over where I can see it. Well, holy shit. I guess he's going to try to bite you. I should know this. That's what we used in our other game. All right, he's going to try to bite you for 1. That's obviously going to miss. He's got multi-attack. He's going to then try to use his claw. So this is going to be the same thing. Looks like. I'm sure both those will miss.
Yes.
And well, there we go. Do one more time. All right, Shepard, you're back up again. Trading blows.
Huh?
Trading blows. Except for he's missing. All right. Did you target him?
Yes.
Server attacks with club +1. Doesn't say if it. Okay, I'm assuming that it hit because it didn't say.
It says to hit 18.
Yeah, normally it'll automatically take the health away when you do hit.
Oh, I didn't target. I forget how to target. Sorry.
I don't think he used werewolf. So you're attacking
He didn't
W1.
target. He didn't target 1, so he didn't put target and then the target number, so that's why I didn't do it that way.
All right, so now it's 17, so I will keep an eye on that. So anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
This guy's going to go ahead and jump in on the action since you seem to be the aggressor. Off the bat, he's going to try to bite you.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay, looks like he successfully. Let's do. I'll go ahead and roll that out for damage, I guess. We're just going to do flat damage, but let's see what the dice gods say. All right, 5 damage. Now, however, give me a Constitution save.
Huh.
All right. Okay. I'll get back to you on that. So he's going to go ahead, and I think this is going to be kind of rough for you guys. I'm going to limit it to 1 attack. I think we'll balance it out.
Now bring it. Come on.
You sure about that?
Bring it.
All right.
This module's supposed to be like this.
It is. And there it is. That's going to be his claw hit. That's going to be a crit. 2d4 plus 2, so it's going to be max damage. Correct? So it's going to be
No.
8.
No, he double rolls.
That's right.
You roll the dice twice, or you double the first roll.
Yeah, let's
if you
double the
only roll
roll.
once. And then you add your modifier afterwards. Only once.
I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. So 14 damage. There's 4 of these guys.
So 7 damage. Is that what? Hang on.
No, his attack is 2d4, so he's doing the single roll and double.
He's doing what?
The single roll and double the result.
Okay.
No, but Rod, you can't do that. All right, hang on. 5 doubled. So 10 plus 2. You only get the plus 2 once. The way you rolled it, you got the plus 2 twice.
Yeah. So take away the 2.
So 12 damage, not 14.
12, so 17 total. So, okay. So let me go set HP. I think that's 9. How do I set this? HP set? 9?
No, it's game G space HP set, I think.
Yep.
G, that's right.
This Titans, this Green Bay and San Francisco game was going to look just like the Titans game, dude.
Yeah. I will step out and cast. How many spells do I got? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Firebolt.
Okay. And who's your target?
2.
Okay. So that's already done. Okay.
Why did it say miss? I did it. Wait. No. Okay.
Well, looks like you hit it.
Yeah, it says injured.
After I shoot my Firebolt, I'm gonna kind of back up and away.
So how far away am... Oh, it's not my turn. Sorry, shut up, dude. I'll ask when it's my turn.
WE2, werewolf number 2. He's going to communicate with werewolf 1. You notice he shapeshifts into a human without saying anything. He starts walking back to where they were. And then we'll add more to that later. So, Deli, you see what's going on. Werewolf 1 and 3 is on Shepherd. You saw Dobby attack 2. After 2 was hit, he shapeshift back into human form. He exchanged some verbiage with the werewolf 1, and he's now walking away from the fight, heading back toward the place where they were eating.
Huh. Okay then. Give me just a second.
And I'm going to say once he changed back into human form, you notice he was already hurt, other than what Dobby did.
Okay. I never really got to say where I was in the party. Can Werewolf 2 see me?
Can they see you?
Yeah. Like, am I obscured by trees or anything, or?
Well, I don't know. Are you trying to take cover? Because you guys were walking on the road, right? Until you run up across the dogs. Or when everything broke out, did you run off in the woods and You trying to stealth?
I kind of thought we were already in a wooded area, but I guess I was just walking, so no.
Yeah, you guys are following the road, the low road, or the high road, actually.
Following is my options. That's fine. Right. I am going to longbow werewolf one.
I mean, you do have that option because everybody did have a free turn. So if you wanted to run off the side of the road and hit the woods and try to camouflage, definitely we could say that was your free turn. Just roll me a stealth check and then we'll go from there.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay. San Francisco just won.
Yay. What does a 14 do for me?
Okay, so that's your stealth check?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I'm still able to make my longbow attack from the woods, so that will target werewolf one.
Okay. All right, go ahead. You go after number one, do your thing.
Do I need to roll the longbow attack again?
Yeah, roll for your attack. Or did you already roll for your attack? Sorry.
Yeah, before I really didn't make stealth check.
Yeah, you did. Looks like you hit it. You not target number one?
Target number one, is the other werewolf within 5 feet?
Which one are you targeting? Because it doesn't say your attack didn't target any of them.
Oh, werewolf one.
Okay. So according to this, it did hit. And you did 11 points of damage. He already had 17. Okay.
Is the other werewolf within 5 feet?
Yeah, he's next to him. That would be number 3. Hey, here's your command if you're going to attack. So you can add the target because it'll automatically add and let you know. It'll do everything for you.
What's the command to add a target?
Minus T and then the name.
But here, it's this without the parentheses.
Gotcha. Okay.
So where attack name would be WE1, 2, whichever one you're attacking. Negative T, and then the target name. So I'm sorry, it would be attack name would be longbow, right? Or whatever weapon you're using.
Longbow.
And then the target name would be whatever wolf you're attacking, and then whatever arguments, if you want to put some arguments in there. Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
So, holy crap. Yeah. All right. Excellent.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Number 4 is up.
Dun, 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 dun.
He is staying in wolf form, and he is turning to go back and following number 2. He feels confident enough to let the... That didn't work for some reason. There we go. He thinks the 2 that are there are going to take care of business. He arrogantly walks away. Chosen.
How far away am I from John, or from Shepard?
You guys are probably at least every bit of 30 feet. Unless during your free action you came up. Because John ran toward the wolf as the wolf ran toward him. So they are basically away from at least 15 feet from where they originally were. And John is about 15 feet away from you. So you guys are probably about 30 feet apiece apart. So.
Hey, Damian, help me remember, too, when I score a critical hit, I can roll one of the weapon's dice an additional time and add it to the extra damage because we get savage attacks. So I could have actually rolled 3d4 there.
I think so. I don't have savage attacks yet.
Okay, so I can move 30 feet, so I should be able to get there?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Now, the other 2 are halfway in between the fight and where they originally were spotted. So
okay.
So the two targets you have access to are going to be target 1 and target 3.
And John's been hitting target 1?
Yep.
All right. So, let me make sure I have the range. As a bonus action, I am going to, within 30 feet. Cool. I am going to curse, lay the Hexblade curse on WE1, which basically gives me +2 bonus damage, and I can score a critical on a 19 or 20.
Sweet.
And if it dies, I regain hit points.
If it dies, you get hit points.
If it dies, I regain hit points. Then I'm going to run up beside John, where I am shoulder to shoulder, and I'm right across from WE3, but I'm going to attack WE1. Two. I didn't like Warhammer.
Okay. So you did 8 more damage to number 1?
Yep. No, 10, because it's not going to add the +2.
Okay. So 10.
So it's 10 damage now. Oh, wait. I used my bonus action. Damn it. Never mind. I'm done. I can't do more than one bonus action. Okay. I have this all planned in my head.
Okay, I'm going to have to do this the best way we can here, because I haven't updated my sheet
No worries.
with the equipment. So the first thing I'm going to do is, as a bonus action, I would like to rage. Anybody who's seeing Beauty at this point, it almost looks like, I mean, she already has a mane of hair, but it looks wilder, and it looks almost standing on end. The tattoos on her arms blazing up. You can actually see them standing out and standing up like they're like blood is pumping through them almost. And she roars, and she goes after that one that was walking away. And I'm going to reckless attack it. So let's see here.
Here.
I'm saying.
That's your, there's no parentheses on that. So exchange the attack name with whatever attack you're using.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to be utilizing one of the battle axes that are not listed there.
Do this then.
So
use Dice Parser. Just roll it straight up.
Yeah, that's what I figured. What is the command?
It's exclamation point D20 plus whatever modifier. And get with me. There is I've added. Where you
natural.
Hey, first of all, the reckless attack, I would have had advantage, so I don't even need to bother.
No.
Let me roll damage.
I added a mod to Discord where you can actually roll the dice on your D&D Beyond account, and it'll come in here.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
You got to download. A linking tool, though, right?
Yeah, it's actually a I forget what it's called. It's for your browser. An add-on. That's been so
Okay,
long.
so 16, 22 damage.
22. This is what mob?
This was the one that was slinking away, the second one that was leaving. Not the wounded number one,
Okay.
but the other one.
So the second one was walking away. That would be number 4. See, just 22. He's still in werewolf form. You hear this loud yelp. Yelp! So I'm assuming you run up on him?
I run up on him, and I'm growling at him. And that's it for my turn. because I use my bonus action to rage.
All right. I next. So I exclamation point space the next. There you go. One who is injured, who is actually fighting toe to toe with Shepherd. He's going to try to bite you, and then he's going to try to claw you. That's the bite. Oh fuck.
Is this on me?
Yeah, and that's gonna be that's 1d8. That's right. +2. That's just the bite. So that's 14 more.
So I will go down to 0, but I will not, because I will use
Wait,
my...
whoa, that's a typo. What's 1d8 +8? That's not accurate. Let me redo that. Wow. Sorry. How about a 4?
Okay, I'm still up.
Don't scare me, man.
I've got feats, dude.
All right. So give me another DC 12 Constitution save.
Another con save?
Yep. All right.
Jeez.
And you're up.
Number 1, that didn't set. G set. HP set. There we go. And then I will smack it in the head. Oh, I forgot to target. I'm sorry.
That's all right. So that 10?
10 damage.
Describe how you killed him.
Split skull.
Split skull.
Migraine. Right in the middle of his head.
Okay.
The other one's on me too, though, right?
He was.
Is he still on me?
You don't know.
I mean, is he? I don't know if he's attacking me.
Well, he was.
He may attack me this turn, though.
So exactly. But he's still in front of me. I can't move.
Yeah, he's in reach. Sorry, he's within reach. He's not attacking you, but
I didn't know if I could back up some or something. But yeah, if he's still there, I'll turn my attention to him. And do I have a potion? Because drinking a potion's a minor action, right? Or
yes.
Inventory. I don't think that I do. Okay, moving on.
Now, did you want to attack him?
Who?
Is that why he was asking if he's in range? Do you have another attack?
No, I don't. I was gonna back up, and then I was gonna see if I could drink a potion, but I don't have either.
Oh,
so
I see.
I'm just gonna turn my attention to him and put my shield up.
Gotcha. So yes, David, you are correct, sir. He is focusing on you. This is WE3. And let's see, he's going to try to bite you. So 14 hit.
Negative.
And he's going to try to claw you. Ooh, does a 20 hit?
Negative.
Okay, this is slashing damage.
No, that didn't hit me.
Oh, it didn't? Okay.
No.
Sorry.
Armor class 21.
Yeah, baby. That's why I am one of the tanks.
With my action, I will put my ring of invisibility on.
Okay. Are you going to say my precious as you're doing it?
Yes, of course. That's how it works. And then I will run over behind Shepherd and pour some healing potion in his mouth.
Okay.
And whisper in his ear, "It's healing potion."
You can just hand it to me.
You're supposed to run up behind him and put your hands around his eyes so he can't see who you are.
I'll be fine.
Gingerly stroke his cheek. It'll make it go down.
Yeah, you know.
Just attack. We can do that afterwards. I'm fine. I've built him a certain way, so
you sure?
He'll be okay.
Orcs don't die or go unconscious when they hit 0 for the first time.
Yeah, we get a free don't give a damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which one's still up? Is that
I'm still standing.
Number 3 is up still, right?
Yes.
He is. They're all still up, except for 2 and 4 are walking away. 2 is in human form, 4 is still in werewolf form, and 3 is still standing there.
I will go after 3, and I will cast. Let's do another firebolt. What is it? W. 8 damage.
Okay.
And I will put my ring on and be invisible.
All right. 2 is still in human form. He is approaching the body laying on the ground. You see him reach in, and it looks like he grabs something off of the body, and then he's going to continue his movement away from you guys. And that's his turn.
Since I'm under cover of forest, I can try to follow him, but are you guys good with these werewolves without me?
Okay.
I think so.
We should be.
Yeah, I look so, because I look like I'm about to tear out the throat of the one I'm over.
I'm not worried about her. She seems okay.
So you're going to move on down the tree line?
Yes, I am. And let's see, I am going to... Well, can I do that and put up my hood on my cloak? Or does that take a full?
Your cloak, it's already on you, so just putting the hood up will not use up an action. You can move, but you'll have to do another stealth check once you get to your destination.
It does take an action to put it up. It says specifically. Yeah, it says specifically. Because what it's doing is giving you advantage. So they kind of made it to where it's not broken.
How can your defense sack the quarterback 9 frickin' times and still lose the game?
Yeah, well,
shitty offense.
3 points.
Your offense has to show up too.
It's unbelievable.
So Deli, yeah, it would use your action, but a move and stealth is basically the same. You just won't be able to go 30 feet. You'll only be able to go 15 feet. Because trying to move stealthily requires half your movement. That's why you have a ring of invisibility, though.
Oh. Yeah, I'll just use that.
I was wondering.
All right. Well, can I do that? And I'll just try to stealthily make my way towards him. And since I'm in the forest, I don't know if I have an advantage on that, but it says I'm able to move, or you can move stealthily at a normal pace.
Oh, that's right. You have the boots, too. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So you roll a stealth at advantage, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
What you got?
What the heck?
Well, okay. Let's see.
You still can't see her.
4. Is she invisible?
She's invisible. Okay. He would hear her moving through the woods.
Yeah, and he didn't.
But
okay.
All right, so I'm basically just gonna follow second werewolf guy, and I guess I'm next.
Now, my passive perception is 16, so I hear her moving off in the direction she's moving.
Yeah. Damian, this is a bite.
Ooh.
Definitely bites. Definitely hits.
Let's do max damage again, or double it. So same thing. 12 points of damage, and give me a con save, please.
So I take 6 points of damage because I'm raging.
Mm-hmm.
Con save. Let's see here. How do I make that here?
Do a check.
Exclamation. Yeah, exclamation check space con con. You don't have to spell it all the way out unless you want to.
21.
No issues. And here comes the second attack. This is a claw. 15 hit.
15 hits.
Do you not get bonus armor class based on your con score?
Yes, but I get a +3 on that. So it's base. The base is 10 plus dexterity bonus plus constitution bonus. So originally it was 13, but with the items now I'm up to 15.
And did you put the cloak of protection on? And
yeah, that's what brings me to 15 now.
Oh, I thought that had got you to 16. Okay.
So I take 4 more damage.
4 more. Okay. Chosen.
All right. I'm gonna try and smack ME3 or WE3, sorry, with my warhammer.
Okay.
Did it hit?
Now you do more damage what's being shown?
No, not on this guy. It was the other guy.
Okay.
That was first. So did I hit him?
Yeah, it says right here, it looks like you hit him. You damage for 8.
Okay. I'm going to use another bonus action now to make another attack. As the War Priest allows me to do that.
Yow.
So 8 more.
Okay. He's bloodied. Slowly whooping him. Anything else?
I'm gonna look over to Shepard and say, I got a potion of healing on my belt.
Is everybody dead? Is everything dead?
No. I'm just saying that. So if you need it,
yeah.
There.
I'll nod.
God.
Then I'll kind of like hit my shield with my club, like, screw it, let's go.
Going reckless attack again.
This is on number 2, correct?
Number 2.
No,
the an advantage. So I hit with it. Do I hit with 18?
2 was the one in human form. He's attacking the wolf.
Yeah. Well, 2 and 4 are the ones that walked away.
Right.
Yeah,
but one was human,
form.
the other one didn't.
Well, because 4 is completely healthy, untouched. But Damian actually already hit him. Oh, that's right.
Right.
You're rolling.
Right.
I got you. I'm keeping track of myself. Never mind.
Yeah.
So how much damage you do?
Well, does an 18 hit him?
Oh yeah, definitely.
$10 damage.
10 more.
And then I'm going to offhand attack him.
Okay. So it's called Bit Slap?
23 to hit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And 5 more damage.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
I've been beating the crap out of him.
Yes, you are. You guys look over and see Damian's character, and there's nothing but fur flying around him.
You go, girl!
Cat fight! Cat fight!
So is it that's on Chosen?
Do what?
Is it 2 that's on Chosen?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay.
3.
Was it WE3?
Yes.
There you go.
Oof, yeah.
Very nice.
And I'll just tennis swing him in the back of the head since I'm on Chosen. Just give him the old Steffi Graf. Bam! Right in the back of the noggin.
Yeah, it looks like he crit on Chosen.
No.
Why is it not showing a number in the parens?
It was a D20 plus 4. I'll re-roll it.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It just says 20 plus 4.
I mean, I don't mind just taking a hit.
No, that's
I
fine.
was
That's weird.
just
That is
curious.
weird.
Yeah.
I see. Because I rolled a exclamation point 20 plus 4. The first roll.
Yes, right there.
Okay. So 15 is going to miss.
Yeah. So it just...
Yeah.
This is going to be the claw. And
Miss.
this is going to be me saying sayonara.
Oh, I thought you were going to just do damage to me for being a smart.
No. Nah.
Another firebolt.
Looks like you hit.
Yep.
Okay,
Still
2
bloody.
is walking away. He is in human form. You see him shift, and then he is galloping away. But he is
At
leaving
a fast pace.
he's leaving a blood trail, though. So
All right.
he's running. You saw him shift into wolf form, and then all of a sudden he started sprinting, and he is now he was probably 20 feet away. No, he's 60 feet away.
I'm still under the cover of the forest, right? Is he more on the main road?
Yep. Now, how's your movement, though? I mean, how many spaces have you moved? Because you were away, so you started heading towards him, and I'm assuming he was about at that point where the body is, at least 10 feet away, and then on his move, he moved about 20 feet away, and then now he's moved additional 40. So from the body, he is 60 feet away total. So I'm assuming at your point, what did you move? You moved your full movement?
Yeah, I used my full
Because
movement.
you moved twice. So what was your full movement twice?
Full movement is 25 feet walking speed, so that'd be 50.
Okay, so you moved 50 feet?
Yep.
Okay. And you were roughly 10 feet away from him. So he was at that point will be 70 feet. So you're 20 feet away from him. He's got 20 foot in front of you and down the road, and you're quite a ways from the group now.
Well, he's already running away. So I'll just take out my longbow and try to fire off a shot.
Okay.
All right.
You definitely hit.
She critted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You definitely hit.
Nice. Okay. When
It looks like it added your damage twice, 2d8, 5 and 5. Plus
yeah,
4.
I've got a feat called Piercer, and it says when you score a critical hit that deals piercing damage to a creature, you can roll one additional damage die when determining the extra piercing damage for the target taker. So did it just do that for me?
Yeah, no. Go ahead and you have to do it on your own. Just roll it. Use dice.
Roll a D8.
D8?
So it's 15 plus 3. So you did 18 total. Describe
Yep.
how you killed him.
All right, just take aim, be careful, and you just see basically an arrow fly out of the tree line and right into the heart.
Nice.
When you saw him hit the ground, within a matter of minutes, he started to shape-shift back into his human form.
Shepard will see the mighty bow hunt that has taken place and look over and just kind of nod in approval.
Okay. You guys noticed werewolf number 3 and number 2, even though they didn't see it, they sensed it, and they paused, and they both turned to look to see what happens. So their focus right now is on the werewolf that was slain by arrow. So you guys' next attack is going to be advantage.
Alright, I net.
Dun, 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 dun.
So 4, he's going to turn and look back at Damian's tune. And that's going to miss.
I'm laughing while he misses,
And then he's going to miss again.
and I'm laughing even more.
And chosen. Your target is not paying attention.
Is it my turn already then? Where did John? Did you hit, John?
I hit.
Okay. All right. Not an issue.
The back of his skull.
I just know I'm very bottom of the list of initiative. So I'm gonna hit him with my warhammer. Twelve damage.
Okay.
Not dead.
He's critical hit. Or he's critical hurt.
All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to give me another attempt at a hit. Oh, damn. All right. My next. That hurts more when you have to spend one of your available pips and you lose it and you miss with a crit crit miss.
Whoops. Reckless attack again.
Yeah.
Does the 18 hit?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
$14 points of damage, and I swing for the offhand.
Actually, it won't be necessary. Describe how you killed him.
Oh, then I definitely hit it with the axe, but instead of hitting it with the offhand, I then headbutt it, silencing it.
All right.
Coming away with a little bit of fur on one of your...
Don't make this too real, man.
You coming away with a little bit of dog fur on one of your tusks?
Definitely.
Nice.
Hey, baby. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Okay, 3 still up. Okay. Want to say hi to everybody? Okay, hold on. I'm going to put the headphones on. Shiloh, she's going to say hi to you guys.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay. You going to bed?
So,
Too cute.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Shiloh.
Hey, Paul again. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay.
So brown iron.
They're just eating food.
Brown.
Yeah.
Don't brush your teeth.
Is that what it means? How about food? Dad's eating. All right. Dirty, huh? She's picking on me. I'm eating. I got food in my mouth. Yes, put it on there. It's coffee. All right. So what do you guys do? Is that the end of your turn? I next.
Ah, yes.
And Shepard, you have one in front of you that's hurt.
He's about to be herder. That's W3.
Yep.
Remember, you have advantage on your attack roll, which is
He is
something I
not paying
forgot.
attention.
$14.
Yes.
Roll again. Roll again and see if you get a crit.
Oh, okay.
He's dead.
It's dead. Never mind.
Describe how you killed it.
I do this time I rear back real hard. I make a big old wind up to the side to do another Samperson to the back of his head. And this time it absolutely just splits his skull in half. When I crack him in the back of the skull, and blood and brains just get all over Chosen.
Oh,
just
no.
all. He gets a little in his mouth. There's some in his nose.
I turn and I look to Shepard. I nod, and as I nod, I use prestidigitation and I clean myself off completely. It just falls right off. It maybe even splashes someone on his boots. And then I walk away.
All right.
I kind of picture that as like the Three Stooges when like the blow dryer came from underneath them and blew their hair up. It just went woo! It just like it all like blew off of you and you're just fine.
Yep. It landed on me.
Onto the ground.
It landed on me, and as soon as it did, it just kind of like vomited itself off of me.
All right.
All right. Well, now that there are no more enemies around, I am going to beeline it for Werewolf B. Well, not B. 2, and try to pat him down and see what he picked off the corpse.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the next rating, see if I can salvage any for us for dinner tonight. Is that nature or survival?
You
know what?
Rules of the forest.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Not for me, thank you.
I'm not getting backwash here. I'm not getting double dipping. You know, there might be a leg or something. There might be a hunk somewhere. A Boston butt that hasn't been touched, and I just have to cut it off with my knife.
He's from Philly.
I'm sure there's a Boston butt.
Yeah, no, he's not from Boston. He's from Philly.
Oh,
On the back strap.
cheesesteak. So you get some Philly cheesesteak.
All right. You guys, Deli, you find what looks to be a torn piece of a map. It's like the corner.
Is it a corner I recognize?
No. But you definitely recognize that it's some sort of a map.
Huh.
But it's only
Has
like
anyone checked out the corpse itself? Like the one that was getting munched on?
Yeah, that's what John's carving the bust and butt from.
And there's nothing there.
Was it a deer?
No, it
was
was
a human.
Oh, I'm not gonna eat that then.
Yeah, I was like, don't cut that up. Don't eat that. Get that out.
Yeah,
You don't know what that's
Like a deer or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
no, he said it was a man.
carving his ass, think he's from Boston, and come to find out he's from Philly.
That's why I was like, stay off of that. That's gross.
I mean, I've never tasted human before.
And I'm gonna have a problem being a cleric and seeing you guys carve somebody up, cook it, and eat it.
Well, are you a Catholic cleric?
It wouldn't matter.
Well, maybe there's a god out there you could be a cleric of that wouldn't let you eat human flesh.
Even the one that chose me would not be a part of that.
I'm gonna cut a big chunk of his left butt cheek off and throw it at Chosen.
He doesn't like pork.
Yeah, no.
All right.
It's kind of like a weird, strange D&D snowball fight.
Everyone, cut the asses off your werewolves and throw them at Chosen.
Jeez. Thought it was earlobes. Now we're doing asses, huh? Cheeks.
They're not even werewolves anymore. They're humans again, or whatever race they were when they got infected with lycanthrope.
Yeah.
Even better, werewolves don't have butt cheeks.
They got dimples. Shit. Moving on. You guys make it to the cabin. Damian, do you want to continue your thoughts and ideas?
Yeah, I knock on the door.
Dave's not here.
While he's doing that, when we're walking through the forest, I probably would know that I got bit pretty bad, and I am an herbalist randomly.
Do you let everybody know that you were bit?
I mean, they saw it.
Okay. Would anybody know what just took place when Shepard was bit?
Being a healer and being trained in medicine, I might know. I'm saying I might know about lycanthrope as a disease.
It may not be considered or looked at as a bad thing. In fact, I was going to wait till next session to discuss this, but I'll bring it up now. And John, your homework is if you do decide to allow this to take place, I did this in my other campaign. I've got a Kinku monk who was bit by a werewolf, and she is now a were-raven. So if you want to look up the stats of becoming a whatever you want to be, if you want to be a werewolf, that's fine. If not, we can probably figure out how to get you cured. But I'm going to leave that up to you.
He kind of aligns with, as you guys have noticed, with bears already being his spirit animal that he summons. So my character would probably, being an herbalist, try to heal it, but I will look it up anyway because to me, if it happens, it happens. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to leave it to the dice god, and if I beat it, I beat it, and if I don't, then I'm going to bear through this thing. And I'm going to need some hands.
Okay. So let me know what you want to do. And we use I've actually picked up a PDF off of, I think it's RPG Now. If you decide to go with the whatever, let me know and I'll forward it to you.
I mean, I've got shape change and everything anyway. Would I know somewhat about this being a shapeshifter regardless?
I guess they're considered as a changeling. I believe. Let me look that up real quick.
And yours is more of a spiritual, magical nature.
Yeah.
Yep. And this is, I must already, oh no, it's right here. Shape changer. So here's what you guys fought. Let me go ahead and throw this. I pulled this off of D20 Compendium. Oh, I hate that. It keeps disappearing on me.
And that would be the weird thing for us, right? Because we fought these things in one form, and when they died, they returned to a new form, or they returned to their original form. So there wouldn't even really be anything for us to even really study or learn, other than these beings were able to change.
Yes.
Shape.
I'll tell you straight up too, Rod. I didn't know what I was going to take as a feat at level 4, so I just threw it into Wisdom as a dump stat to figure it out.
Uh-huh.
I figured it out now. I'm going to take Tough.
Yeah.
I need some more hit points.
These guys were pretty rough.
Well, but also remember, when you get to change, you get all those hit points through the change, and then you get your hit points again.
Originally, I had planned you guys fighting just 3 of them, even though there was 4 in there. And after I saw what was taking place, I decided to pull the second one off.
Yeah, we could have taken him.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you guys definitely did. After I saw what Damian was capable of doing, yeah. So.
Yeah, a raging barbarian is nothing to scoff at.
No.
Of the bear totem. Rah!
She is total mommy.
So we will pick up at the cabin. We'll call it. And then we'll pick up next week at the cabin. We'll role play out Damian meeting his friend. And then we'll go from there.
Excellent. All right.
You're of the bear totem, like my totem, because I'm a summoner and I summon bears.
Oh, yeah.
Gummy bear?
I summon a spirit bear and I summon a for real bear.
For Rizzle.
I end up shape changing into a werebear. So there's just this is gonna be very much. And there's your dad joke of the week. Smoking in right before the recording ended.
And then that's
You're very welcome, Internet.
Where I will kill the recording.